Right now, there is an historical signal flashing for Bitcoin, and historically speaking, Bitcoin tends to move up about 20 to 40% after this signal occurs. So I will be exactly talk about this signal on today's update video. I will talk about the parabolic run-up that Bitcoin is currently having. I will talk about this crazy breakthrough of this extremely important level, the things to look out for, and much more important levels of resistance, support, etc, etc. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we yet again smash a back above 300 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at the imminent short term of Bitcoin, I mean, I'm going to tell you, we've been looking at this parabolica for quite a while, and so far it looks to be that Bitcoin is just not getting stopped. Bitcoin is creating more exponential lows, more exponential highs, and it's just moving up and up and up. And you can see clearly in the 1 hour time frame, we are literally right now in the parabolica, and you can see that the highs are getting faster and faster created. So if we do see a longer sideways consolidation phase, it could suggest that we're going to see a cool for Bitcoin. But right now, I don't really think that if we want to be doing analysis on the price action of Bitcoin, that we should be doing it on the 1 hour. So let me start my analysis on the 4 hour. And yesterday in my live stream and yesterday in my video, I talked about this 18.4 to 18.5k level. That was the most important resistance of the price action of Bitcoin. And like you can see, previously around, it provided support also right here. It provided support right here, support right here, resistance, and right now we yesterday saw that we had some few rejections, but after that we had another huge green candle towards the upside and another break above this key level. So right now, this is the first time that Bitcoin is breaking above this level for an approximately 65 days. So Bitcoin is breaking bullish, and I'm loving to see it because right now we're breaking above this key level of previous resistance. And if we potentially see that cool off in the price action of Bitcoin, I really think that the 18.1 to 18.2k is going to be that level that is going to be most certainly provide a lot of support. But yeah, if we do not come down, we're not going to test it. But if we do come down towards 18.2, 18.4k, that is the level that I expect is going to be providing a lot of support for Bitcoin. I do want to warn everyone out there right now on the channel, if I'm looking at the price chart on the 4 hourly time frame, we are seeing a lower high on the RSI, higher high on the price action. So there is a small loss of momentum, but this definitely couldn't stop Bitcoin. So maybe we are even going to see a further increasement. However, there are some signals that the parabolica is coming towards an end. I don't want to be the game breaker. I'm not going to short it or whatsoever because I love this trend here. However, there are some warning signals that this trend could be ending anytime soon here. Once then looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, we can currently see that if this daily candle is going to close, we're probably going to cross bullish on the daily EMA, or maybe already today if we're going to see an even more significant pump towards the upside. But once the daily EMA is going to cross bullish, it is a very, very important signal. Yes, we do know this right here was a big fake out because we had the FTX collapse after we crossed bullish. But look at this, we crossed bullish and the day after we moved up like 6.5% in just a matter of 1 day. But historically speaking, every single time the daily EMA ribbon crosses bullish, it tends to move up the market significantly. Here, the market crossed bullish and it moved up by an approximately 15% in 5 days here. Then here we crossed bullish, we moved up by, what is it? An approximately 47% in just a matter of 40 days. Here we also crossed bullish and we moved up 30% in 40 days. And this was like 300 or 400% in towards the next bull run of 2021. So historically speaking, once the daily EMA flips bullish, it tends to suggest that we are seeing these big rallies on the price action of Bitcoin. And if I'm really going to look at the price action of Bitcoin, we can currently see, and let me first of all remove this line to talk about it in a second from now on, but you can see clearly this has been a very important level of previous support for Bitcoin. It always held up the price, and like you can see, once we broke below it, it was really providing big resistance for Bitcoin. And right now, we crushed this level. We broke above it. So if we have a retest of this level, I think that it is going to be likely provide some support. However, right now, we can also still look at this downward sloping resistance line right here. And look at this. We are exactly meeting this level. So right now, once again, Bitcoin, like it was yesterday on this 18.5k resistance, is yet again at a decision point here. If we are getting a rejection, we're getting a rejection from this trend line right here, and then it could provide even more resistance in the future. And if we do not get rejected, and if we break above it, then we cleared another level. And like I said, my next price target for Bitcoin is going to be all the way at this previous high here, what is somewhere around 21k here. So if we clear this level of resistance of this downward sloping resistance line that is currently trading somewhere around 18.8 towards 18.9k. If we clear it with the daily candle close, we're breaking above it, and realistically speaking, the next big resistance is going to be 21.2k. So that is from this point onwards another 10 to 12% move towards the upside, what is of course a significant move. Like you know, and like I told every single day to you guys out there on the channel, I am long on Bitcoin. I long Bitcoin with an approximately $74,000, and I'm currently long on Bitcoin with 1.7x leverage, like you can see on the bottom left side of your screen here. I am long with $114,000, and if you are interested in trading yourself, you can check out the links in the description right now here. If you sign up a new account using the link in the description, you can also get an additional deposit bonus after your initial deposit on Bybit. And if you're somewhere in the US and you can't use Bybit, I would recommend to check out BitGet, and you can also find the link in the description towards that one as well. So currently my long trade is more than $11,000 in profit, and I showed step by step on how I traded this trade. And if you are interested in more of my trades, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because yes, I am currently looking also to do some potential scalp trades on Bitcoin. However, if I do see an opportunity, I will share this on this channel or either on my Twitter or Telegram channel. So make sure to check out for that here. Also, an interesting signal, I talked about how the volatility was likely to pick up for Bitcoin. And you can see right now the volatility is significantly picking up for Bitcoin. And like you can see, what was very interesting, that in the 2019 bear market, we were at the same stage of low volatility in the market. You can see it here. The bottom indicator is the Bollinger Bands width, what means how narrow the Bollinger Bands is here. And like you can see, for the first time in like 4 years time here, we hit the same narrowness. So basically you can say, okay, since 2018, we've been reaching the same level of low volatility in the market. And once it happened in 2018, we had a big crash towards the downside, and right now it's a big move towards the upside. So it's exactly the opposite way around here, and that is actually pretty interesting to see. So we have been seeing a very long boring period in the market. The Bollinger Bands was exactly squeezing up like we've been saying, and now, yeah, it's just breaking towards the upside. So that is beautiful to see. Also, look at the legendary support line. I've talked about this for weeks, and the legendary support line is exactly the level where we are currently bouncing from. So Bitcoin is doing an absolutely amazing job here. If we ever will touch it again here, I will notify everyone out there on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now. And also, we're extremely close to 100k subscribers, and that is definitely something I would love to reach here. Also, looking at the Bitcoin price action, we are creating a falling wedge on the weekly time frame, and like we also created a huge pattern here in the previous market right here, we were creating this symmetrical triangle. So you saw a move right here, and this upper sloping support line right here, we broke towards the upside and created a new bull run, and right now we're creating another pattern, and this is a falling wedge. And a falling wedge is a typical bullish bias reversal pattern, and it tends to get created from an uptrend, and then we see a downtrend, and then you see the continuation towards the upside. So we are exactly seeing that. Pretty interesting. Is like a textbook falling wedge here, and I absolutely love it. And the price target of this falling wedge is going to be the top side of the wedge, what is in this case somewhere around 66,000 US dollars, and that is also one of my many reasons, also with the legendary support line, that I'm currently in a swing trade, because this is a trade that I'm not going to close today. It's a swing trade, so I'm planning to hold this trade open for quite a while, and I'm only in with 1.7x leverage, so the risk is extremely low, and the potential returns are extremely high for this position. So yeah, that is why I like swing trading. It's basically making profit with the least amount of risk to take in the market. Then looking also at this signal we've talked about like 4 days ago here. So once looking at the MACD on the 2-week time frame, we clearly crossed bullish here on Bitcoin, and what you can see here is that this is the first time we crossed bullish in 400 days, like you know, and also in the previous bear market, it exactly ended well. The 2-week MACD crossed bullish. Also, quickly want to say, if I'm looking at the monthly time frame, we're also getting a very similar pattern and a very similar signal here, because in the previous bear market, the bear market ended once we were getting that light red signal here on the MACD. Also, the bear market ended at that point right here. So here we also saw light red, and it was approximately over here. So this is also a similar signal. The monthly MACD is also flipping, but most importantly, the 2-week MACD is currently having that crossover. Very similar towards previous markets, and historically speaking, we at least tend to see a more significant uptrend in the following days after we cross bullish than another significant downtrend. Anyways, this was it for me on today's update video. It was not a very long one. I discussed the most important things here. So if you do like it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.